Do you want 4429 to back up since they
No,
ran the
you can
signal?
keep going. You can keep going. Yeah, ignore the signals. Signals can be disregarded.
Okay.
Just watch for traffic ahead of you.
Oh, light.
They're hooking up a new camera.
3090 passing Kavanaugh.
It said disregard lights.
Yeah, I think we forgot to refresh our panel server, so 4429, you can keep going.
Okay, moving on.
Uh, 161, you can go a little bit faster. Yeah, so everyone, I think it's typically about a quarter to 30% of your bar would be a good speed to be going.
Okay, 161 passing IGO.
Uh, 4429 passing escape.
Roger. Looking good.
Okay, we should have the signaling system working properly now.
3090 passing Dayton.
Yeah, I think I've went through a couple of red lights.
Oh, me too.
Oh, 161, stop.
Am I
Still
stopped?
losing on my camera, right?
3090, stop please. 3090, stop. If you're on the ground.
Yep.
Okay, try it now. 3090.
Oh, I might have had a derailment or something.
Your camera card came in.
Here's my emergency stop button.
All right, 1161, you can resume.
Derailment?
Who's asking about 3090 derailed or
161.
Break apart.
Roger.
Shall 3090 proceed slower?
Birds,
Okay,
is your camera back up yet, or?
No, I do not see. Well, let me
There's a big
try
bridge.
to refresh maybe. But
Yeah, try refreshing.
yeah, I got my camera now. I see chaos.
Okay, 3090, give it some
161 OS chaos.
All right, Urs, you can try taking your terrain out. Yep. All right. I see you moving. If you want to, so yeah, you can jump up to about a quarter to 30% of your throttle.
If you need me up here, otherwise.
Oh man, I've got to restructure a lot of this shit.
And 3090, can you stop?
Throttle is at stop for 3090.
That's why. Got a bad switch.
Did you not see Kalamazoo?
Check all those.
I didn't see a sign.
There's a huge sign.
You saw a sign for
There you
Kalamazoo?
go.
Oh my God, you blew past Kalamazoo.
That's better.
I told you to slow down.
Well, that's why I'm here, right? Maybe.
I think I'm
All right, 3090, you can resume. Oop, and 4429, thanks for stopping. Can you back up? Somehow
309
all of our somehow all of our
4429 backing up.
So I'm coming back here.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Kalamazoo.
How far back do you want 4429 to go?
I'm giving you a helping hand, but we've got to take you back about 3 more feet.
161 passing Kalamazoo.
I'm passing 6504 is passing getting into Jacksonville.
I'm in chaos.
Thanks 6504. All right, 4429, you can resume.
4429 resuming forward
There's a
progress.
signal.
Turn my lights on. Is that a red light there?
I'm gonna come back.
Somehow, but I think when you released all the signals, it threw all the turnouts back out. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think
There's a signal.
6504, you can speed up a little bit more. You got another train chasing your tail right now.
Oh,
All
is
right.
that a train in front of me? 161
Yeah,
slow down.
passing a green signal.
6504 going through IGO.
Four four through 4429 through Dayton.
Sped up.
4429, Roger.
No, Nelson, Chuck, 730 crew. We're obviously running a little bit late, behind right now. We had some technical difficulties getting set up, so hold tight. And once the guys get finished doing their loop, we'll get you guys assigned a train and get started. So thanks for your patience.
No problem.
6504 going through Hallelujah now.
3090, you can speed up a little bit.
.39 at 50% throttle.
Okay.
Yeah, some.
161 at IGO. You got a long way to go.
Okay, you're going all the way around? Oh.
Yeah.
okay, you're just
Back to where you started.
3090 passing Hallelujah.
All right, and looks like 3090 and 161 are going to have a meet right here. We'll pass each other on the right.
Two greens, just
4429 at Kavanaugh.
4429, Roger.
Just went through Hallelujah.
Yep, 161 at Hallelujah.
.3090 at
Yeah.
Ego. I didn't notice the curve there at all.
6504 coming into Frighten.
161, I see you found your horn.
Yep. I think I might have heard it, but
Give it a try again.
yep. I heard that.
Okay.
4429 entering Bayshore Yard.
I missed that signal.
It was yellow over red. You're good.
Maybe on this street, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're
3090 is a little
6504.
bit a stop signal. Do you want me to back up?
No, you can keep going 3090.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think sometimes
6504 coming into escape.
I think sometimes it's a little hard to tell, but we do have some flashing red over flashing reds, which allow for a continue with caution. Sometimes it's just hard to pick up with the cameras. Despite being in the Silicon Valley, we don't have the best of internet down in the basement of a 100-year-old brick building,
Right.
surrounded by steel.
161 at Frighton.
3090 at Jacksonville. Onward.
It's not
Looking
red.
good.
It was red. Stop.
Maybe more.
6504 is arriving in Dayton.
Okay.
This is where it is here.
6504, Roger.
There's only one track here.
Yeah.
$3090 decreasing speed for yellow over yellow.
4429, you can probably speed up a little bit more if you are so
Okay.
inclined.
Okay,
6504 getting into Kavanaugh.
Got 161 past an escape.
161, Roger. You're looking good.
You might slow up a little bit, 161. You are catching up a little bit to 6504, and we're trying to.
3090
That's-
at chaos.
That's good. 161.
6504 getting
Roger.
into Bay Shore.
3090, you can. Okay, yep, keep going. Let me. Yeah, you can probably go a bit faster than that too. You've got clear track ahead of you. You're hitting our reversing loop, and I think all the other trains are at the other end of the layout.
Oh.
6504, slow up a hair. Okay.
Okay, 161 at Dayton.
3090 at Loop.
161, Roger.
3090.
You want to start booting up number 9?
4429 to Kavanaugh.
Okay.
So that'll.
Just thinking from booting up, yeah.
It could be my internet, but my video's just a little choppy that if my train went onto a track with things on it, I'm not sure I could stop in time.
Yeah, that's why we're here. Yeah.
So far, so good. Good stuff.
6504 is through the reverse loop in Bay Shore, and I'm on my way back.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Sneeze.
3090 at Kalamazoo.
Left, right, in the
Green
curve.
over green.
Slowing down on the curve.
4429 at Dayton.
Okay, 161 at Kavanaugh.
I'm thinking, yeah. Yeah.
Should 6504 slow down a bit.
6504 in Kavanaugh, slowing down.
Thank you.
161, you can probably inch back
309
up the throttle.
passing Jacksonville.
Yeah, I thought I heard it slow down. I'm going back up.
Yeah, 161. We were just trying to give a little bit of space for 3944 and 6504. So
Yep.
you can start to resume speed.
Okay. Passing Bayshore Yard.
3090 passing Ego. Igo?
Yeah, I go. Not I go. Not to be confused with the Marvel villain / planet.
Thank you.
Looking good, 161.
Mhm.
6504 getting into Dayton.
4429 at Hallelujah.
3090 passing Hallelujah.
Yeah, 4429. You could probably inch it up a little, go a little bit faster. I don't know what your throttle is set at now. It's we're still kind of learning where each manufacturer's decoders prefer.
Sixty-five oh
6504.
four. How does your video look on your side? Is it choppy or is it running all right?
6504, my video is choppy.
Okay.
Urs, how
4429
far
at
away
Igo.
are you?
I just went through Dayton.
I mean, in reality, where are you?
Oh, in Houston, Texas.
Oh, okay. Probably as far away as I am. I'm seeing, I know the video is choppy, but I understand over that distance, it's bound to be it until we get a little bit higher degree of tech, but we're doing awfully good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it's definitely drivable. It's just at some point oh, here we come to Hallelujah. 6504 in Hallelujah.
Yeah, 161 at Kavanaugh.
Camera for 6504 is acting up, so that's why I asked. It needs to just be swapped out.
Okay, yeah, it is pretty choppy, and sometimes I have delays, and it jumps like for 5-10 seconds or so.
3090 passing Brighton.
4429 at Jacksonville.
6504 getting into Igo.
Yeah. 161 passing Dayton.
Like 6504, for example, now I haven't had a feed for about 5-10 seconds at least.
Okay. Yeah, I think once you terminate, we are going to swap out that camera.
Four 429 in Chaos.
Mhm.
6504 entering Jacksonville.
4429 in Kalamazoo.
3090 lost video.
1 moment.
You're at escape.
I just throttled down.
The 161.
3090 with 0 throttle.
Yep, we see you've stopped. 309.
161. You want me to back it up?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can back it up to where you see the Hallelujah sign.
4429 into the loop.
So I think once, or I'll let you know when to stop, Rob, and then after that, all you have to do is, if you can go back a little bit more.
6504 getting into chaos.
This is 161. I think I'm in the pretty close to the same spot in Hallelujah.
Yep, that works. Thank you, 161. If you close the browser window that has the web throttle, you'll release the train back to us.
Okay, good stuff, guys. The only thing missing was coffee and cookies.
It's hard to do that virtually right now. We sent
Yep.
you some internet cookies.
Raj.
Jeff, you want me to release 3090? No, there's a little blue question mark. That's back.
Try refreshing your page.
6504 getting into the loop.
Still no video. Lights are on. Lights are off. Lights are on.
4429 just past Kalamazoo. So let me know when you want me to stop.
Uh, 4429, you're taking that all the way back to Frighten, so
Okay.
you got some time to go, so keep rolling.
Actually,
6504 exiting the loop. So I'm starting to slow down to stop in chaos, correct?
Yes, that is correct. And 3090, you should be able to, if you refresh your page once more, you should have video feedback so you can resume.
No, I'll try it one more time. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm here.
All right.
Proceeding. Oops.
Oh, now you're doing good. You're moving.
so I out into the camera to see what was going on, and that seemed to reboot the feed.
4429 in Jacksonville.
309, no, passing escape.
6504 arriving at chaos, and I'm stopping the train here.
Great, thank you. That's perfect.
I saw something on the track there, right by the on the turnout that I just passed, and
It's the piece of wire.
okay.
When we were trying to put in detection, we cut too many spots, so that's our jerry rig jumper to prevent stalls.
All right, I guess I'm back where I'm supposed to be. I closed the throttle, and is that how I release?
Yes, that is the case. Thank you.
All right, thanks guys for letting me drive.
Not a problem. Thank you for taking the time and being patient.
Yeah, that
yes,
was
thank
awesome.
you very much.
Really
I've
cool.
got to renumber some of this stuff to make it less confusing for me.
Yeah, logging off. Thank you.
Thanks. Logging off too. This is Urs logging off.
So long, Urs. See you in Houston next year.
See you later. I hope to see you sometime in Silicon Valley.
Yeah, well, come out to Silicon Valley, or if you come out here, look us up. Or I'll see you in Texas.
Absolutely, I will.
Or I'll look for you in Texas
All right,
in
that's
2
great.
years.
Thanks a lot.
.3090 approaching Dayton.
3090, Roger.
.3090 past the station at Dayton.
All right, George, Chuck, Nelson, and Steve, let us wrap up these last two trains, and we'll get you belatedly started.
4429 just lost video.
Try refreshing your page, but you're going through, you're approaching Frighten right now, so I can guide you when to stop.
Okay, refreshing now. Let's see. Yeah, I do not have any video on that at this point.
Okay, I think you can stop there. That's
Okay.
good. Awesome. Thank you.
Stop there. Release throttle. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Rob.
309 approaching Kavanaugh. Pass the sign. This is the best video I've seen. Am I closer to a radio antenna or something?
Yeah. You're going quicker.
Actually, I think you're at 3090. You're at about one of the furthest spots from our wireless from our antenna.
Yeah, that was the other question I was going to ask. 309 going by Brace Shore towards the loop. Is it Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or it's definitely not on the rails?
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi.
Thanks. Oh, it's an engine terminal.
Whoops,
309 passing
3090.
the engine terminal.
3090, can you stop, please?
Yes.
Good.
309
3090.
zero throttle.
You can resume speed.
3090 resuming.
So belated 730 crew. If you guys want to click on the links in the email, or if you have them already open, try refreshing them. You should be starting to, with the exception of one of you, you should be starting to see the camera feed popping up for you.
3090 passing Bay Shore out of the engine terminal.
3090, that's pretty good there.
Good. Hey, thank you very much. 3090 really acknowledges a great tour. We really appreciate the chance to do this. Maybe we'll come back sometime, but thanks for the event.
No, thank you. Thank you all for taking the time out of your evenings. We enjoy having you swing by.
Lights off. Now I just closed this window, right?
Correct.
You got it. All right. Hey, this is terrific. Thank you. I'll make some more room over in the meet room and go back to the convention. Thanks again.
Okay, here someone's running, blowing the horn on 4429. Who's that?
There's Tom with the Michelin elephant. No, Metzler elephant.
I've got more.
I'm trying to get engines reassigned and cameras are starting to act up a little bit again. So thanks. We appreciate your patience, everyone.
There's a better way to become
Eight o'clock crew. I see some of you are starting to join in. We're definitely running about half an hour behind, so hopefully it's okay if you wait a little bit, as we're trying to play a little bit of catch up right now. Our technology hasn't been our friend tonight, so.
Hey Jeff, this is Todd from the 8 o'clock crew. I'm going to have to pass that if that's all right.
Okay. Yeah. Apologies, Todd.
Hey, no worries. I'll ping you on the old Gmail there. Thanks, Jeff.
Okay.
Good night.
Yep. Sounds good. Good night.
I'm sorry, Jeff. You were saying something that I didn't quite get. I came in the middle of an announcement.
No, we're starting to get a few people from our 8 o'clock crew joining in. We're running half an hour late, so I was just letting them know it'll be about an extra half hour before we can get them started up.
Okay, so the 8 o'clock crew is now the 8:30 crew?
Thereabouts, yeah.
And also that link that you sent me for the throttle, it's not really a link and it didn't work when I copied and pasted it.
We can.
I'll try again.
What was it showing for you, or?
I'll try it again. I'll try and paste it up in the address window.
Okay.
Okay, now I have a display of no loco yet, waiting. So I guess I'm where I'm supposed to be, right?
Yes, correct. We're trying to get the system, get our computers to. We've tried to assign a loco and camera to your throttle, but right now the system doesn't.
No explanations needed. I just need to know if I'm in the right place. So.
Yep. No, you are in the correct place, and that page will keep refreshing. And once.
Yeah, I'll just be like a good railroader. I'll sit there and look at my lunchbox and wonder if I should eat it now. So.
Hopefully running a train on our layout and a circle isn't so labor intensive that you have to sit there salivating watching your lunchbox age.
Is it okay for us to chat here, Jeff, or will that be something?
Oh yeah, no, totally okay. If you all would like to chat, James and I are trying to work out a different possible solution. We might have you go back. We might we might be sending you all a separate email shortly with a different link that goes to more of our regular club link that our club members use, so you'll be able to directly access the engines that way. But James and I are trying to sort that out, but you guys are welcome to chat in the meantime.
Sounds good. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Not bad. I was out by your house, at least driving by, and I was almost going to call you, but I've been working for about 8 hours moving books and all sorts of stuff. So
that's why your school's only a half mile from my house.
Yeah, I mean, at that time, I just wanted to go home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, anytime you want to stop and have a beer anywhere in Blackhawk, I'll gladly buy you one. You go right by Blackhawk Plaza, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy you a cold one.
I'm trying to change my name now. It says you.
It reads okay for us.
Oh, okay. It's not you to me. They haven't changed my name that way. Where's everybody else from? Chuck, where are you from?
Central Coast, California.
Okay.
And I do have a throttle feed. Looks like my train's in Hallelujah.
What? Try. Do you have a horn button? Try blasting your horn. Okay. Yep. All right. You've got that train.
Good.
Claire, I saw that you raised the hand. Who has train 4429?
I don't see a number on my throttle to know what train number I have.
Do you see a hand in front of your camera?
No.
Okay, that's not the. Who just saw a hand in front of their train?
Somebody that's not listening.
A lot of moving parts here.
Okay, I think we're going to try a different. We try to do kind of. We've tried to set up an open house throttle so that.
Do you see that Claire's holding up a message?
Yeah, I've been trying to. I haven't heard from Claire. I've tried. Claire, can you hear?
He's saying he's muted. And apparently, he cannot unmute himself.
Oh, okay.
That's the fun Google Meet bug.
The icon down at the bottom on the left doesn't work for you?
Mine's the other way. I can talk, but I can't. No camera.
Oh, no camera's fine. We're not gonna judge one way or the other there.
I see a Grove crane, a yard tower with a radio antenna, and a long yard in front of me.
Okay, yeah. So you're train 3090 in Bayshore Yard right now.
I also see the same picture, 3990 as well.
Okay, I think I got my microphone working.
Excellent.
There you go. Looks like good with Claire. You can unraise your hand.
There's my wife. You can call me George.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, George. Sorry.
The number at the top of my screen beside the word undefined is 6504.
Yeah.
So the tokens aren't assigning properly despite being put in, so we are just going to quickly pivot to our more standard setup. This was designed so that basically you click on a link and you go straight to the engine that you're supposed to run. However, the token isn't working properly for some reason. So we are just going to send you another link real quick that you have to select which engine you want to run. But we could tell you per person who's going to be running what. So let me send you the link here in a second. I'm going to send it in chat just to make it easy.
Well, it's easy for us to be confused with Claire. I think of Claire Chennault, who was a famous general, and he was a man. And,
But I'm not a flying tiger.
no, we can
I'm
arrange
ready
that.
when you guys are. You want to dispatch?
Yes, I think so. James is going to ping into the group chat in the meeting a different link, the kind of the one click link that I sent you is acting up with our system right now. So that's why you keep coming across either an it's like you have an engine number but no video defined, or a video but no engine. So we're sending you. So James is pinging into chat a link for everyone to click on, so you can close the current browser window you have open, and then click on the link James will ping, and then we will just have you go into our roster. That'll take you into our locomotive roster. There'll be a group roster.
I selected them directly to the convention group. Okay. All right, so we're going to rattle off some names real quick with the engine you should select. And then we'll do the next part. After this, we have to quickly pivot to this different setup. This should be pretty quick. Okay, so George, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, okay. 6504 is the engine you're going to want to select.
Okay, I'm on 4429, I think.
So I just put a link in chat in here in Google Meet. Did you see that one?
Google Meet is not what I use.
There's a little.
Okay, got that.
So there should be a little chat. Okay. All right, so if you open that one, you'll have a selection of 4 engines. So you're going to choose 6504. .6504 has camera 9. Sorry for the delay on this, guys. This is technical difficulties. All right, George, do you see that one?
I'm in the list. Is it alphabetical or something like that? Is it easy to find?
You should see N. Or hold on.
So you might not be in our roster groups, George. So
looks like I'm not.
Okay, so click if you look for the convention. There should be a group called convention. If you click on that.
Convention.
Yeah, it says R groups and panels.
Okay, that's what I have. Okay. Roster
yeah,
groups.
so the link that I was trying to send should have gone to that directly, but it didn't work. All right. So
Okay,
R groups and panels, and select convention, and you're going to choose NP 6504.
Okay, looks like I got it.
All right, do you see a camera on there?
I do.
Okay, perfect. And we are going to...
I got lights, but no horn or bell.
Yeah, some of them don't have all of them added yet. All right, so Chuck.
Yes.
Chuck, you're going to be on 3090. So if you click R groups and panel, or R groups and panels, you're going to be on 3090.
I see a hand.
3090. I
got it.
That list where? I get that list from where?
You should see R groups and panels in the upper corner. In the upper left-hand corner.
No. Oh, you're talking on my phone, right? On the throttle?
Yeah.
I don't have that. I have an O, the yellow O in the top left corner.
Did you click on the link in Meet that I sent out just now?
I clicked on a link earlier, and I have a video feed. I have a video feed of a train that's in Hallelujah. See the sign, but on but I don't have a list. I have a video feed.
Okay. Did you see a link here in chat?
Yes.
It should be layout.
All right.
Silicon Valley Lines.
That won't, on my computer, can't reach this page. Okay. Alrighty, I got that list, and I'm 3090, you said?
Yeah. You're going to go to our groups
Okay,
and panels and select convention.
All right.
Should have 3090. And then, okay, so next we're going to go. Nelson, do you have that new link?
Yes.
Okay, so you are going to be on 4429.
I'll have to start pushing before you start going, because otherwise I'll push it apart and then it'll.
Okay.
Oh, there's somebody standing there with their hand in front of me.
Yep. All right. And
That's Mike and
Steve.
Yes.
All right, we're going to put you on. What's the other one? Oh, yeah, 161.
Amtrak.
Okay, I've clicked it.
You're going to be on Amtrak 161.
Okay, got it. I don't
And
see
you'll
a
have a
picture
video
yet. but-
feed here in a moment. Now, you might have to refresh the page, but you should see a video feed now.
I do.
All right, and you got our hands?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, we're good.
Okay.
That's everybody. Thank you for bearing with us on this.
So everyone, you'll be doing our open house loop. So wherever you're starting is where you will terminate. Everyone give it a try. See if you can, if you click in the throttle bar just to assign a speed, just to see if you've got that motor control. Yeah, okay, I see 4429 moving. I see 6504 moving. 3090 is moving, and 161. No. All right, yeah. So I see you're starting to creep along 161. So the feed is going to kind of cut in and out, but it looks like everyone's got control of their trains. We typically advise running at about 25 to 30% of the throttle. That seems to be a good speed. We've got brakemen around the layout that will let you know if there's a derailment or your train comes apart. And highball, I see 4429 is already cheating. You don't have to adhere to signaling. You're running in a loop, so just watch for trains ahead of you. And just as a heads up to everyone, the stop button does not work. So JMRI functionality.
Mine did.
Okay, sometimes it does, but yeah, go ahead, everyone.
Since I'm on Amtrak, do I have to wait for everybody else?
No, we'll let you go. Otherwise, we got to wait on you. Oh, Amtrak, you're going the wrong way.
I'm going the wrong way?
Yep. You want to hit the green arrow. There you go. Oh, yep, there you go.
Oh, 3090 the other way.
All right. Where am I departing from?
From Bayshore.
Bayshore?
Heading towards Kavanaugh. The next town will be
161,
Kavanaugh. You move.
Okay.
161, can you stop real quick? We're dealing with the lovely Kato couplers, so.
Yep, I stopped.
Thank you.
3090, you're looking good.
Thank you. We doing DTC?
I think we're going Hakuna Matata. Ignore all the signals.
Okay.
All right, 161, go ahead.
4429 and escape.
6504. I've got a lot of latency here.
6504, where are you? What's your last video connection saying?
It looks like I'm passing behind a cut of cars right now. I'm just coming out from behind the cut of cars.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you do have some latency there. You're currently passing through Hallelujah.
That's some serious latency.
Yeah. Oh, we just swapped out a camera card thinking that one was bad.
What kind of cameras are you using?
Just 3090 passing Kavanaugh.
They're Raspberry Pi Zero W's running
Okay.
some software to bring the video up.
Looks like I'm coming to maybe a bascule bridge right now. Oh, okay. I'm crossing the bridge now on my display. All right. Now I see Kavanaugh.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That was a big latency.
4429 in Dayton.
Oh.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have to steer.
Yeah.
Just 3090.
Just ask your brakeman.
You're looking good 3090, and you can actually speed up. I know your latency is bad, but you can probably speed up a little bit 3090. 4429, you're doing good.
Okay, 3090 is speeding up.
One on microphone.
Yeah, you need the microphone on the camera first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Looking good 6504 and
Thank you.
161.
3090 passing Dayton.
3090, Roger. You're doing good.
6504, you're about to jump locations real quick. I think you should be good now.
Okay, yeah, I showed Dayton.
In my mad scramble to resolve things, I put in the wrong code.
161 in the loop.
$44.29, you can speed up a little bit more. That's a good speed right there. Yeah, and everything, everyone, one thing we've noticed is that you do need to click around and kind of tinker with the speed every now and then. Otherwise, the throttle will kind of freeze and lock you out. So at which point you'd have to refresh
And
again.
that's even worse.
If you want to hit the turn the headline on and off every now and then, or tweak the speed, that'll keep the throttle active on your page. Just as a heads up. Yep, 161. Can you slow down a little bit?
Will do. 161, slow down.
3090 passing Hallelujah.
No, it's better. Oh.
Right through that town.
Yeah.
3090 passing. I go.
4429 passing Bay Shore.
6504 by IGO.
161 Jacksonville.
Wait, what? I have something messed up. Why is that not working? You're doing good, 6504.
Roger.
At 4429, you're exiting Bay Shore and entering Kavanaugh. Looking good.
$161 and IGO.
390 passing Jacksonville.
6504 by Jacksonville.
$30.90 and total chaos.
Stop talking about tonight like that.
6504 entering chaos.
4429 your date.
6504. Where are you reading that you're at?
It just showed now. There's another sign coming up, but it just showed chaos. I wouldn't jump too fast.
Okay, because I'm actually looking at 6504, and it looks like you're coming into Bay Shore right now.
That could be.
No, I think we've either the camera's not refreshing or the camera might be mapped wrong.
6504, you should be on a bridge right now, coming off of a bridge.
I'm actually underneath a deck. Just going past some Silicon Valley open house signs.
It sounds like, James, that you have my feed, the same feed I'm getting on 3090.
Yeah, I think we might have the cameras swapped up.
$30.90 coming out of the auto reverse and back in Kalamazoo. $30.90 and chaos.
I wonder if we're seeing the same feed, because that's what I'm showing.
Sounds like
Yeah. Yeah. So right now, 6504 and 3090 have the same cameras going, camera feed, but 6504 is actually in Bay Shore.
$30.90 in Jacksonville.
Crazy.
I have to charge you a passenger's ticket, James.
$44.29 in Jacksonville.
$30.90 passing IGO.
Well, 6504 helicopter brake menu, so you can speed up a little bit. You're in Bay Shore Yard, so we're trying to get the video feed resolved for you right now, but you can speed up.
Okay. Acknowledged.
$30.90 and Hallelujah.
4429 passing through chaos. (4429) Kalamazoo.
(6504) lost video.
(161) in Dayton.
161, Roger.
Yeah, 6504. We're rebooting your camera real quick, so it should be back up shortly. I'm still watching you, so you're going through Bayshore passenger right now.
3090 passing Frightened.
4429 Kalamazoo.
(6504). Try refreshing your screen, your browser. You should have the proper video pop up now.
Refreshing now.
(830) crew, thanks for joining in. We're running about half an hour behind right now, but we will try to get a train assigned up to you as soon as possible.
3090 and Escape.
Sticky Bridge.
6504, is your video updated now?
There's no video, but it does identify itself as 6504 now.
Okay.
(4429) in Hallelujah.
3090 in Dayton.
(65 or 3090), slow up a little bit. You just took off. Not sure if you intended to do that or not.
No, I did it on its own.
Okay.
Throttling back.
No, yeah, okay. You resume to about quarter throttle.
161 Bayshore.
.
4429 Frighton.
$30.90 Bayshore. I assume I should go through the reversing loop.
3090, yes. 4429, you've actually gone beyond your. You can stop there, and if you can back up, we'll get you back. You can stop in when you saw the Frighten sign. Frighten sign. So if you want to back up a little bit, I'll tell you when to cut it.
Nope.
161 in Kavanaugh.
$30.90 approaching Bayshore. Where should I stop?
3090, stop, sorry. You can keep going a little further until you see the crane and the yard tower clearly again.
Roger.
6504, refresh your browser window. I think I got the camera working.
I'll hit the refresh now. No camera.
No camera.
All right, 4429, that's good. 3090, that's good as well. If you guys, if you close your browser windows, that'll release the trains back to us. Thank you, and thanks for the patience, and thanks for taking the trains around for us.
Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun.
Letting us have the drive.
Take care.
Thanks for letting us have the drive, guys.
You're welcome.
You're having fun.
They haven't run in a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the branch line, isn't it?
6504, hallelujah.
Does the donations tab work on your web page?
Yes, it should. Last I haven't tinkered with it in a little bit, but last time I used it, it checked it did.
$6504, did you start getting camera?
I've got camera now. I'm showing hallelujah.
Perfect. That's correct. Reboot number 3.
There we go.
Yeah, they say doing the same thing multiple times, expecting a different outcome is the definition of crazy, but sometimes crazy works.
I've got video, but I don't think it's updating.
Yeah,
what
it's a little behind.
Where
161's in hallelujah. Is that good?
Yep, that is great. You can close the browser window, and that'll release the train back to us.
All right. Thank you for a wonderful time. Appreciate your patience and staying cool under the circumstances.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to release this this throttle now. I don't have any video update. This is 6504.
Okay, thanks 6504. We'll just try to move it. We'll move it manually, or we'll swap out the camera and reset the train ourselves. Apologies for the chaos, but thanks for your patience. And
oh, it was a great experiment.
Yeah, and as you can see, we still have bugs.
Isn't that how most real railroads operate? Occasional smooth bouts in between breakdowns?
Yeah, about right.
True. We haven't come to a total gridlock like UP and SP back in the what 2000 was that after the merger. So we got that going for us, but obviously we haven't perfected. The 1-to-1 scale hasn't perfected the remote engineers, and nor have we.
Is anybody still running out there?
I'm trying to reset a train, but
I just don't want to interfere with any engineers if I sit here and start chatting. So
no, you can start chatting. We're trying to. So I think so. First off, before we get jumping too much into this next session, so let me. Can all of y'all see the chat history in the meet? Otherwise, James will. We normally have an open house throttle, which is the link I sent to all of you earlier or last night. Regretfully, that link isn't working, so we're taking a new approach right now. So if you check your chat browser, you should see a layout Silicon Valley lines. That'll take you to our essentially to our roster page, and from there we'll assign locomotives to you that way.
So if I had the old link with my specific token in it, I should go ahead and close that. That will not work.
Correct.
All right, so right now we have Jim and Todd for the 8 o'clock hour. I think we can move, since we're a little bit behind, we can move Matthew and Michael up to right now as well. So do we have everybody here?
I'm here. Well, I'm here.
Yes, Matthew,
Yeah,
Michael,
Jim is here.
Jim, and Todd.
No, Todd dropped.
Okay, that's right. All right, then we'll move Fran up. Fran?
Yes, sir.
All right, so that link that I just sent out in the Google Meet chat, if you click on that, you should see a R group or R.groups and panels in the upper left-hand corner.
Yep.
Just click on that and you should see 4 engines, and then we'll start assigning the engines here in a second too, and we'll tell you which one to click.
You have to click on conventions and it'll pop up, and then you get the 4 engines. But yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, this is stuff in there.
Okay.
All right. So, Jim, go ahead and click on engine 161, the Amtrak.
Okay, so no, I just want to make sure I'm in the right place. I'm on a screen that has a yellow 0 and a single, and it says groups and panels, turnout, routes.
If you click on R groups and panels, You'll see one that says convention. Just click on that one and you'll see 4 engines in there.
If I click on groups and panels at the top,
Yeah, you
do
should
I
see
have
a
to,
roster
I have to
group.
click on convention? Is that what I heard?
Yep, convention.
Okay, and you want me to click on Amtrak 161?
Correct.
Okay, I have a camera of Jules Flea Market.
Perfect. All right, next we have Matthew. Matthew,
Yes.
can you click on 3090? Do you see that one?
New York Central 3090. I will click on that.
Do you see video?
I see a camera off to the right and a tower in front of me. Yes.
Perfect. And then we have Michael. I want you to click on 4429.
Okay, I'm at Frighton.
And then Fran 6504.
Okay, coming up. Yes, I've got the video.
Okay.
You see?
You should see
your hand.
Mike waving his hands and stuff.
Yep.
Okay. And Michael Shea, are you good?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so guys, you'll be doing a loop of our lower level. You will essentially wrap up when you get back to where you started. What we typically say is,
and it's, I think, ready. Broadcasting. I didn't swap the engine.
sorry. So all of you should see like a horn or horn or maybe a horn function, but the essentially the bar next to your camera will control your speed. We typically say to have that set to about 25 or 30%. That seems to be a good speed for everyone. And yeah, just eyeball. The tracks will take you where you need to go. We've got brakemen around if there's a derailment or the train splits. We'll let you know and ask you to stop. We can call you by your train number. But otherwise, have fun. And one last warning, the stop button does not stop your train.
That's very good to know. Thank you.
Okay, 6504, ready to roll.
All right, highball, everyone. I see 3090 moving.
I don't seem to have a horn button, but I'm highballing anyway, even with a lack of a horn.
That is totally fine.
Amtrak 161 is departing Jules Flea Market. Maybe?
Yep.
There we go.
I see you moving, and 4429, you're moving. All right, everyone's moving. Looks good.
Oh my God, there are giants in this country.
We grow them big in California.
Thankfully, they seem to be wearing masks too. Yay!
Say, Fran, this is Michael Adorni. I texted you earlier.
On what system?
On modules. Were you talking about?
161 is coming up on IGO, Ego. IGO?
Actually, I'm driving right now, so I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, when we end, we'll chat a little.
Yeah, 6504. Can't read it yet.
There's a little bit of lag in the camera normal.
Ego, I go. 6504, I did see a single red. Is that a stop?
No, you all are running on an enclosed loop right now, so just watch for trains ahead of you, but signals can be ignored. Plus,
Okay.
we do from time to time have like red over flashing red on some of our dual mast signals, so
And
just
yeah, I
allowed
believe
to continue.
I'm stalled at Ego. Might need a push.
Yeah. Whoop. Oh, that's why you. All right, stop 6504.
Whoa! There's a hand there.
3090 is passing through Kavanaugh. So I must be behind Ego.
6504, you
ways
can resume.
behind.
6504
coming up on Jacksonville.
6504 is rolling out of Igo.
The downside to an engine view is you can see all the wiring on the level above you.
Yeah, we've noticed that too, Matthew. Or I think one of the first times we actually started using the camera cards, it was funny as we started going through tunnels because one, we noticed, oh, we should put some lining in on these tunnels, and then two, we noticed missing cars.
6504 at Hallelujah. It might be nice to just put a cab interior window.
161 at Chaos. 161 at Chaos.
And put a little plastic cab in front of the camera
There you
to
go.
restrict the higher view. That high angle isn't necessary.
We've actually tried running or 3090. You can speed up. I think with your engines you can actually go to about 50% throttle.
Accelerating
that's
to
good.
50%.
And yes, we actually, one of our first prototypes, we were actually trying to have the camera in a dummy locomotive, and it actually was not knocking down reception. We haven't tried just removing the cab and running the rest of the camera car that way. But yes, we have tried to figure out what's the best way to hide the wiring.
161 passing loop.
3090 passing Dayton.
3090, Roger.
Speed check in 161.
6504 passing Frighten.
4429 passing Dayton.
$44.29. You can probably speed up a little bit more.
So that's where somebody parked the computer off in the back corner here.
I'm getting pretty choppy, but I think I'm in a tunnel. I don't know.
Yeah, 161 passing Kalamazoo.
Which train was saying that the video feed is a little choppy?
6504. It's pretty choppy. Went black, but I may have been in a tunnel. I just didn't see the tunnel coming.
Yeah, you're
161 passing Chaos, and I'm real choppy as well.
okay. Yeah, 6504. You are kind of at our point that's furthest from our access point, so it does get a little choppy in your area, but bear with it.
We're good.
Train 3090 passing through Hallelujah.
6504 passing Dayton.
161 passing Jacksonville. And please tell that guy to put the book down while the train's passing. He's got something to look at.
Train 3090 passing through IGO, not ego.
$65.04 passing Kavanaugh.
161 passing IGO. And we're having a meet with somebody.
That's 3090 you're passing. I see you going the other way. Very cool.
All right, 6504. I see you coming through Bayshore. Looking good.
8429, approaching Bayshore.
$161 says hallelujah.
$3090 sneezed and missed the one with the K, but whatever the K was, I'm there.
You actually just went through Jacksonville and you're approaching Jericho towards the K's, so you haven't jumped too far ahead of the alphabet yet.
Oh, that's what I get for sneezing at the wrong time. The sign wasn't there for that long. But chaos I could read.
$65.04 passing Bayshore again.
$3090 now passing Kalamazoo and doing the wiggle through the yard. That rope light looks very low over my head. I keep ducking by my monitor.
161 passing Frightened.
Looking good, 161, and yeah, you had plenty of clearance 390. Understand having to duck though, or feeling like you need to duck.
There's aliens in front of me.
6504 passing Kavanaugh.
Just for the record, it's pretty cool when you're taking a curve on a cliff.
As long
I
as you
think the
stay on
whole
the
thing is
curve.
pretty cool.
Either I've stopped on the bridge or the camera stopped. There we go. It's picking up. Okay, I'm going into a tone.
4429 is by Hallelujah.
So the low power of some of these Raspberry Pis, they can get a bit choppy sometimes.
I'm hitting escape. 161 at escape.
You're doing good, Escape. You're doing good, 161.
3090 has gone back through chaos. I think I'm coming back the way I came.
Yep, you've officially hit the halfway point of your run, and you're making your way back towards Bayshore now.
4429 at IGO.
3090.
$3090 going through Jacksonville. And I'm recognizing the scenes. This is cool.
And you got a 3090, you're coming up on a meet as well.
6504. Passing Hallelujah.
I think I may be passing you as well. No, I'm at Ego. So which train is going Ego in the other direction?
161 is at Dayton.
4429 is just going through Jacksonville, approaching Jericho, having cleared Igo, and 6504 is coming into Ego. So 6504, if you could slow down a shade.
Perfect.
Oh, I'll bet that
You're about to
6504
see
I'm
that
passing
Freddy
then.
of 4429.
161 is very spotty on the camera. I'm frozen on a tower right now.
You're doing fine through Kavanaugh, crossing the Basco Bridge, 161.
Okay, now it just caught up, but it's still lagging. Yeah, I just passed Kavanaugh.
You're in the laggy part of our layout.
I'm more concerned of hitting something.
I'm right with you. You're doing fine.
You're in a
We just
foggy
don't want
valley,
to destroy
James.
your stuff, you know?
It's a foggy valley. Just listen for orders.
Coming up on Bayshore.
6504, Jacksonville. Uh, 6504, do I stop at Chaos this time or do I do the loop?
You'll do the loop 6504.
Thank you.
And 4429, where am I stopping?
Ah.
Oh,
161 is at Bayshore Passenger.
161, looking good.
Chaos.
Ugh.
3090 passing through Frighton.
4429, passing through Jacksonville.
161 at Kavanaugh.
161, looking good.
I need to clean up the port.
3090, you can probably speed up a little bit more.
Confirming 3090 speeding up to 65%.
Wow, okay.
$161 at Dayton.
161, looking good.
4429, you have about 20 or so well cars behind you to give you an idea of how long your train is.
Okay. And where do you want me to stop?
"3090, passing the cliffs of escape."
3090, looking good.
6504 Kalamazoo.
$65.04. That's good there.
Okay.
And I think all you have to do is close the browser window, and that'll release the engine back to us. So thank you for taking a spin on our layout.
Hey, thank you so much. It's fantastic. I'll do it again.
161.
Thank you for
Hallelujah.
bearing with us there.
4429. That's good right there.
Okay, 4429 will stop the Trident. Thank you very much, gentlemen. This has been a lot of fun.
161 did I go? Did I pass where I was supposed to stop?
He's in Colorado doing like zip lining.
161.
Yeah, did I pass my stop?
Yes,
yeah,
you
I
did.
think you're good right there, though.
You want me to back it up?
We can do that for you, 161.
You're actually at a passenger station right now, so perfect.
It's actually fitting.
That's exactly the way that I planned it. We had a passenger that needed to get off here.
3090 is passing through Dayton.
3090, looking good.
Wow, I already made it to Kavanaugh, actually. I'm really booking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is 161 done? Should I be closing the throttle?
Yeah, you
yes,
just gotta
161 is
exit out
done.
of it.
So
Okay, gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for bearing with the technical difficulties.
And 3090, you can slow down a bit.
Hey, Jeff, you sounded like an air traffic controller I had when I had an engine out. Nice and calm, just what I needed.
Oh, I have the 30,000 foot view here, so I can.
Yeah. Well, you know, when the air traffic controller's on the ground and you're not, it's a little easier to stay calm.
Don't have as far to fall. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you very much. This was really pretty cool. I feel like I've been part of the first, moonshot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And 3090, you can start slowing down.
Thanks very much for the opportunity, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
3090 coming to a stop at Bayshore with the crane in front of me where I started. Looking good.
Looking good. Hey, you still here, Fran?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to you earlier in the modules. We were talking about the possibility of finding a retail space in Danville for module setups. Was that you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's Phil. Phil more so than myself.
Oh, okay. So you're in with Phil with his group.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Well, yeah, I sent you my email. I don't know if you got that.
No, but I'll touch base with Phil on it. I don't want to I don't want to hold him up here with chatter.
Yeah,
That's
Mike,
okay.
we should just get together and exactly.
Thank you, Mike and Jeff, for letting me run. I've released my throttle.
Yeah, thank you, SVL. I got to come see you sometime.
So how am I
We'd love
going to
that.
know which logo I'm going to run?
They'll tell you.
All right,
They'll walk you
Jacob
through it. It'll be
and
easy,
Phil.
Jacob. It rocks.
All right, Phil and Jacob, let's get you on some engines here. So I posted a link in the chat here, and also it's the one that I sent in an email a little bit ago. it should take you to a roster that has a whole bunch of engines on it.
Yep, I'm on it.
So you're going to click on the upper left-hand corner. It says R groups/panels.
Yep.
And click on that. And then I'm going to have you choose engine 4429.
Currently it's asking me, I clicked the upper right thing that says R groups
Oh, sorry,
and panels.
conventions. Click conventions. Sorry, I keep skipping that step.
Okay.
And then you'll see 4 engines, and you're going to choose 4429.
Okay, so UP?
Yep.
Okay.
Say SD40 tunnel motor.
So I have an image that says Fryton.
Correct. Perfect.
Okay. So I'll turn on my link.
Martin.
Yo.
All right, I'm going to have you choose NYC 3090. So to get to that, if you didn't hear my previous bit, you're going to click on the link that I sent you in an email or the one that's in chat here.
Yep, I've got that link. It's just no loco yet waiting.
Click. So I just sent another one via the chat here in Google Meet.
So what do I do when I have my engine? Do I just wait?
Yeah, wait. Once we get everybody set up, then we'll let you go and we'll tell you what to do. Martin, do you see the link that I just sent in chat here?
I do.
All right, so you'll see a bunch of engines, and you're going to choose in the upper left-hand corner R group/panels, and click on conventions for the roster group or convention.
Convention. Okay.
And we'll have you take NYC 3090. And we'll let you know when to highball here in a moment. And then Phil.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear?
I heard,
heard about the link. Did you have the link with the
I
group?
think at the NP or the Amtrak. That's my choices.
I want you to choose the Amtrak.
Cool.
We will run the Northern Pacific. Perfect. All right.
All right, everyone. So you'll be doing our lower level open house loop. All of you should see kind of a sign like Chaos, Hallelujah, Bayshore, Passenger, or Frighten. The idea is when you get back to that sign again, that'll be the end of your run. So if everyone can, so the bar on the side of your window is going to be what controls your speed. So if everyone wants to click into that a little bit, let's just make sure that you've got control of your trains. I'm trying to look to make sure everyone's moving. Okay, I see Jacob with 4429. I see 3090 moving, and I see 161 Amtrak moving. Okay. So what we've noticed is, I think most of the time, if you set the throttle to about 25 to 30%, that seems to be a good speed. 3090, you might actually have to run at about 50% throttle. Just the nature of the engines you've got. 4429, it might be maybe 35% throttle. And we've got brakemen around the layout, so if there's a derailment, a break into, we'll call out your engine number to have you stop. But otherwise, feel free, guys. Have fun and highball. And just one last piece of advice: the stop button doesn't work, so you'll have to stop the train. You'll actually need to pull down the speed in the slide bar.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, we've all found that one out the hard way a few times. But yes, so all right, guys, have fun and have at it. Highball. Looking good, 4429. Looking good, 3090. Looking good, 161. One other thing, guys. So you might, like, if you have the headlight, or like, what we've noticed is that you can't just let the throttle be and run. You'll have to kind of click on it here and there just to so the throttle still knows that you're active. So, whether if you have the horn function or bell, clicking on that, if you've got or tinkering with the speed, or tinkering with the horn or headlight, doing one of those will kind of keep you active. So otherwise you have to reset the refresh the page to get the to regain control of your train.
There you go, 3090, you're looking good. 3090, you can probably go about 50% throttle. That's a wimpy engine. That's good. Try it like 10% less.
4429, Jacob, you can speed up a little bit as well. It looks like you're flying, but you have much greater sense of speed down that low.
So do we honk at humans?
That is up to your discretion. If you feel that we are a threat to the tracks or threat to the train, feel free.
No, it's kind of was saying high horn, right, to the rail watchers more.
Okay.
And it was more friendly than trying to chase you away, quite frankly. Never thought of it as a threat. Yeah, try to be more of the.
The last crew is calling us
cities.
The last crew is calling us giants, so that's why I say threat. So.
You want to call
I've just been tending to honk when I see a signal.
That's perfectly fine.
The thing I want to know is if I have a derailment, do I have to send a sample bottle to America?
You send a sample bottle of scotch, we'll take that.
Or wine. I'll take a good I'll take a good Pinot.
With how slow it is, you could just say, yeah, prove that I'm still drunk.
Yeah, I'm just starting to have my first beer. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. On Saturday afternoon. So tomorrow is coming.
So you could be watching football instead of railroad and still drinking a beer.
No, well, it's funny. I've been watching my trains run around my layout on the camera system here, playing around with that this morning, and now I'm watching another train run around on a camera on the computer, but it's on the other side of the planet.
Yep.
Well, over a big pond anyway.
.3090, you can speed up a little bit more if you're so inclined.
Yeah, it's really interesting because it's not just the east-west, it's the north-south that gets you. You don't realize that until you go out and you're in China and they say, come down to Australia, and they tell you it's a 10-hour flight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we don't think north-south as being, unless you go to South America, north-south is fairly short in the United States. East-west takes a while, but.
Yeah, well, up until all this started, we used to come over every year, and it's about a 14-hour flight from here.
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you blasting the horn, Jacob, and ringing the bell.
Yeah, we don't have audio coming through yet.
I feel totally slighted. I didn't get it.
You have switched directions. You're going backwards now.
How am I going backwards?
Did you hit the little up or down arrow down below?
Yes.
There you go.
I'm gonna
That's what those ones do. They switch direction. And
Ah,
it's
their
instantaneous
direction.
too.
I see that. I was thinking it was a way to move the throttle up and down, and it clearly is not.
No, right now it's just dragging.
You know, I'd like to report seeing of a massive giant hovering over my train with a phone.
Yeah,
You said,
that was
why
me.
did
I
this
was
train jump back and
contemplating
forth?
eating the train.
That's good. It happened at Chaos.
Fitting, though.
It is fitting. That's true.
So, Jacob, is this the most remote layout you've operated on, or furthest distance away from home? Oh, you're muted, Jacob.
I was saying this is the layout I've operated on. I'm sad to say I've never been able to operate on a layout before.
Oh, okay. No, hey, that's totally. Truth be told, this is the first layout I operated on too, and the guys will tell you I was so foreign to using a DCC throttle. I quickly set a GG1 to full speed and almost launched it off the layout.
I think I forgot to tell this to everybody else, but if you would like to operate as a guest operator during our end of month regular operating sessions, just send us an email and we can get you going on that.
Those sessions will have a dispatch. We have a dispatcher. We do DCC, but we allow most of the remote operators to just have our long distance trains. No real switching in route or limited. We're not going to have you switch some of our switching puzzles remotely, at least not yet.
And we can also help out with familiarization, and we can have somebody walk with you a little bit as well.
You know, I might take you guys up on that.
All right, I believe our next one is on July 30th.
See if I can be there.
What was that, Phil?
When we come back to where we started, we should call it.
Yeah.
I think I made it all the way around. I seem to remember that Hallelujah was where I came in.
You're at the halfway point now.
Ah, okay. Never mind. I will continue to go on. I'll just see this as a passenger stop. I'm seeing a large container train going by the other way.
Oh, so that's what I am.
Yeah, you're a container train with about 20 or so cars.
Okay,
Yep.
I didn't know what I was.
It's all good. That's been the one complaint we've had from every operator is they can't see what their train is, but that's normal.
Right. Well, you know, you put this on an Ethernet into another room where the engineers are in another room in a much more constrained environment. It becomes a very interesting way to replicate the real experience.
Yeah, the last group was telling us we need to make a cab, essentially, probably 3D print a cab design onto the camera cars so that it feels like you're actually sitting in a cab and you can't see the wires overhead from the layout underneath, etc.
Should do what Luke did in Minneapolis and use OBS and put the interior of a, like you're looking out the cab window.
Yeah, we are using OBS, so I think the problem is we've got a group of engineers and not that many artistic designers to actually design a cab view.
If you can get a photo of the inside of a cab, just green out the window and make it a chroma key in OBS, and then layer that in your scene.
That's something that I can work on at home, I think.
It's 3 pieces. It's 4 pieces printed on a 3D printer, right? There's a front piece that's got the windows that you put in front of the camera, and then you put a couple of pieces around it to constrain the light a little bit. That's really all it is. I mean, you're absolutely right. Just because you're just trying to create the shape.
Yes, because if you got OBS and you do that image, you can actually have the gauges inside the cab as well. That's what Luke Lemons. That's him. That's what he's got on his. And it's just an OBS overlay on this image that you're putting out.
You might slope a little bit, 4429. You're catching up to the train in front of you.
Okay. What's kind of funny is I get to see all the backroom stuff.
Yeah.
The inside of the loop.
It's like the backside of water, right?
Wiring up above.
That's the trouble with cameras on cars now. You're seeing parts of the layout that you never thought you'd ever see again. Inside tunnels and underneath the layout.
And when you go from this to where this is so constrained by the bandwidth and all the server structure in between, you do it with a GoPro session, at its resolution of 4K onto a memory stick. It's pretty amazing. Shows you all your foibles too.
Yep.
I don't know. Not sure if you all were on when I was telling the last group, but we actually, first time we were running with the camera cars, we started noticing, it's like we have this one tunnel that someone had ripped all the tunnel lining out ages ago. It's like, okay, so now this is the foam tunnel. But then while we were going through the tunnel, we actually found a car that we had lost a year ago during an op session.
I'm waiting for the video where somebody comes to a tunnel and runs into a mouse, and you got the full mouse on video.
Yep.
You got to happen on some point on some layout. This is very cool.
We've had mice in here. We had a cat in here once upon a time. The cat, not sure what spooked the cat, but the cat derailed about 3 cars on its own in a yard.
Hey, so Jeff, who's the person who's Jeff and James? Who's the person who's most responsible for driving kind of the video side of this?
I think between the two of us, it's a little bit more on the James side, but
let me tell you why I'm asking. So we've had a conversation, and we built 2 or 3 All Nations F units that are designed to run at the fairgrounds out in Pleasanton, and they're designed to have cameras put in them. And one of the things I'd like to do is be able to stream them on the web. And I think the fairgrounds would like that. I think it would be good publicity. It turns out the Alameda County Fairgrounds Railroad is probably the 3rd largest, highest visited railroad in the United States. So, because we had like 70,000 visitors in 2019. So
are these full-size units, or I missed that part?
They're O-scale F units. They're
okay.
large. They're almost a shoebox.
So I'm almost wondering, so our software that we have for this will run on regular size Raspberry Pi 4s?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm kind of thinking. It's probably not a good conversation to have here, but I'm in the Coast Division, and I can get we all met, right? So I was your recording engineer. Turned my video on. So it'd be great to pick you guys' brain and maybe get a little help with it, because one of the things we've done is the last couple of fairs, taken a GoPro session with an iPad and just put it up for the kids to watch. And we kind of want to get to the level of actually having a cab where they can do what you're doing here, not remotely, but locally within the room, so within the building, so we can offer that as an experience. But being able to then stream that remotely, so that they can tell their friends using their phone and chat, "Hey, I'm going to be running the engine. You can watch me," would be a really cool engagement.
Yeah, that definitely can be done.
Yep. No. Well, you know how to do it.
Yeah.
All I want is I don't see why I should try to create it. I can pick your brains.
Yep. Yeah, we could talk after this
Exactly.
sometime.
Yeah. No. After we get done with the whole thing here. Cool. Very
We'll
nice.
definitely give you a hand on that.
Yeah, the only challenge with this is it makes you really realize when you're going to build a double deck layout, you've really got to think about what the bottom looks like.
3090, can you bring your speed up just a little bit?
Thank you guys for putting this on.
And thank you for joining us.
This is brilliant.
Sure is.
Yeah, Jacob, if you're interested, I think we have a slot or two open in our next session. So if you want to take another train around, or unless you're done for the night.
Same with Phil and Martin, if you want to join in. I believe we only... Oh, wait, hold on.
We have two.
We have two.
That's
So,
okay. I'll jump back over into the meeting. That's
okay.
cool. This is very good, though.
I was going to say, we have two slots open if somebody would like to take them.
That's a good spot there, Jacob. 414.
I was going to back it up a little bit, but...
Okay, yeah, no, if you want to back it up, totally great.
I like the electric plug there, hanging out over the rails. That was the best so far.
It's how we charge the trains.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil.
Yes, sir. So what is the building complex there? I went through a huge complex. That like a steel mill or? That was cool. That was really nice.
Yeah, so that's our Hallelujah paper mill.
Excellent. Excellent. That was great.
So yeah,
you just use the Zoom just as a kind of get together place.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any connection in.
Correct. Yeah. Actually, with our operations now, we're even getting to the point of trying to use Discord only for communications between dispatch, the engineers, crew call, and brakemen. Not even using the Google Meet.
Yeah.
The advantage to Discord is we can set up different channels so we can have people talking between themselves for like switching or something like that. We haven't fully used that feature yet, but we're going to get there soon.
You know, what's scary about it is that you're all going to move back to the communication technology of 40 years ago, while the real world's actually going to move to this technology in the next 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know, where people that are in normal working jobs start to use this for different parts of their job. It'll be very interesting. It's when you're an engineer on one train and you can easily have a video call with the dispatcher.
Yeah.
So what should I do? I got back to Fryton. Now what do I do?
If you'd like to join in on the next session, you can hold here until we bring in Mark and Clark. So
I'm going
I
to
see
bid you
Clark is
guys
here right
adieu. Really, 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 really thank you guys for the opportunity and appreciate it. That was great. And I'll set up to come down and see you sometime when you're having an operating session.
Yeah, we'd appreciate that.
Cool.
And
Enjoy.
you can email me either at the email at either of the emails that I emailed you at
Yeah,
earlier.
I've got your I've got your email. I'll ping you on the doing the thing at the fairgrounds. Thanks. Appreciate
Sounds
it.
good. All right, have a good one.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you
Bye now.
for hosting the convention.
Oh, absolutely appreciate it. I'm not just host. Just, all I'm doing is giving a little technical advice. The real hosts are the guys like Ed and that. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye now.
Bye. All right.
This is where I was, wasn't it?
And
What was it?
3090, you can go a little faster.
That Bayshore wasn't where I started from?
Sure was. You can go a little farther ahead. Yep. Yeah, you actually had gone around the loop and we're on the other side of Bayshore.
Ah.
You keep coming forward.
Yeah, they're running way too hard.
It is confusing. There you go. That's good. Keep coming.
Years, and they've been pretty constant for years. Damn, you're out of issues.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang up my hat for the night. Do I just leave the program or?
Yeah, you can just close the window.
Well, kind of echoing what the other guy said. Again, thank you for this. It's been really fun to be able to run a train on a layout for the first time. But yeah, and I hopefully can come July 30th.
Yeah. You send me an email at the email I emailed you earlier. I will. Actually, I have your email. I will add a reminder to email you about that.
Okay, yeah, I'll check our calendar and make sure there's nothing going on that weekend. But yeah, so hopefully
Sounds
see you
good.
then.
If you can't join in on the 30th, we have more of them in the future, and we'd love to have you there.
Well, see you then.
All right. Goodbye.
Mike Adorni, are you causing trouble here?
Yes, I am. Is this cartooning?
It is.
All right. When are you going to come visit us?
So did I go far enough up?
Yeah, that's good. 3090. I think right there is good.
Yeah.
I might hang around for the next session then.
Good. Yes. Stick around.
I got my second shot, and they might open the border by the 30th. So,
being as Clark and Mark are here, it's the Clark and Mark show.
Oh, it's the Commonwealth show.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Bring your own queen.
Yes, the Commonwealth.
Yes.
Mark, you have to unmute
I've
yourself.
got a great big hand in front of me.
I have to unmute myself.
There you go. I think you're on now.
Well, Clark, what do you think of having Gordy as president now?
Well, it's okay. I mean,
Magnets.
I still have some concerns, but Gord's a good guy. I mean, I don't.
Yeah. Well, he'll learn the ropes. He's gone from military to medical to software, so he's seen a lot of different faces in the world.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a good convention, considering the restrictions.
Been
Well, the
great.
convention's been great.
Sydney did a great job of organizing all the volunteers, too. Talk about a wonderful facilitator.
Oh.
So I just pasted a link in chat here on the Google Meet. This is the link we're going to be using now. The other system kind of stopped working properly. So if you go ahead and click on that.
Hey, got to try and find where the chat is.
It should be in the. Are you on a computer or on your phone?
I'm on an iPad at the moment.
All right, let's see if it pops up when I send it. It might
Yep,
pop up
got
at the
it.
bottom. So if you click on that, and Martin, are you gonna run another one?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have you. We got to do a quick engine swap on that one, and then we'll give you the assignment here in a second. Oh, well, then let's swap that camera. Yeah, we have to do a quick engine swap because some of them were overheating.
Do I stay on the same link? Oh, I'm flying around the layout now.
We're actually going to have you change engines here in a second. We're swapping cameras, actually, is the easier way that we're doing it.
But you can keep the same link.
I was going to say that was interesting.
Did you take a gravel?
I know I've had 1 or 2 beers now, but geez.
Well, when I'm talking to you, I always take my gravel because you make me dizzy.
All right. So, Martin, you're going to choose engine 6504. So I think if you hit the back button, you should come back to the choose your engine screen.
I'll kill that one. Right, I'm back to the choose engine screen. Right.
All right, you're going to choose 6504.
6504. Okay, there we go.
Clark. So the way this works is you click on the link, and then you'll see in the upper left-hand corner, it'll say R group/panels. If you click on that, you're going to select the convention group.
Okay.
And then choose 4429. UP 4429.
The UP, sure.
And then Mark. So yeah, you've got that R groups and panels. If you click on that and click conventions, you're going to choose Amtrak 161. Did you get that one, Mark?
You were saying I was to choose Amtrak 161?
Yes, correct. So to get to there, you just choose R groups and panels in the upper left-hand corner. And then choose conventions for the...
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that right there?
Groups/panels.
Yeah.
So
click on that and you'll see a conventions group.
Yeah.
Or convention.
Yeah.
Click on that and then you'll see Amtrak 161.
Yep, got it.
All right.
Got it.
Okay, so looking for a train that doesn't exist. You guys will be running our open house loop. So depending on where you're at now, you should see a sign. It might say Hallelujah, Frighten, or Chaos. You'll take a full loop around our track, and when you see that sign again with similar backdrops and such, that's where you will stop. If everyone can, let's make sure that they've got control of their engine. So if you click in the little box, I think it's to the right of the video screen, to give your train a little bit of speed. So let's click there just to make sure that you got control and you're going in the right direction.
Yep.
Okay, I see 161, 4429, and 6504. You, yeah. Okay, you're creeping. So we do have brakemen around the layout. The brakeman will call you out by engine number if your train should split or derail, and it's not something we can try to fix on the fly. But otherwise, guys, go ahead and have fun.
Now, is there any signaling?
We do have signals, but you can. You're on a controlled loop, so you can ignore them. We're not going to penalize you or make you send in any drug tests should you run a red over red.
I can't actually tell the colours of the signals anyway.
Yeah, we don't want to pay for the shipping costs.
Mark, so you'll actually see Hallelujah twice.
Yeah.
That second time that you see it, that you're going to stop.
Okay.
And just so you guys know, it is about 25 to 30% throttle is a good speed from what we've seen. Obviously, it's a completely different perspective and experience being at track level compared to looking down on your train and seeing 20 feet in either direction.
It looks much faster than that.
Yeah, that's what we've all noticed as well.
Mike, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay,
I
because
am
you're
right
in the
by- I'm right
picture as
by
I
Clayton.
come. You're in the
Is that me?
picture as I'm coming toward you, I think. Yes, that's you.
Uh-huh. You are 4429, right?
What's my speed like? It's hard to tell.
Could be a little faster, about 15% faster.
How's that?
That's good.
So the sun has started setting.
Okay.
Ooh.
There goes Mark. You know, the driver of that Amtrak train is blind.
He's blonde? I thought he was brunette.
No, blind.
Oh.
And I don't mean alcoholically impaired.
I mean blind, as I can't see.
That's too much fish, that's why.
And he got a job with Amtrak.
Well, Amtrak always hires the second best of the second best.
Well, you know their motto, safety third.
This is fun.
They're always sitting on the sidings of the track, so how much trouble can they get in? Letting trains go by.
Letting freights go by, yeah. Yeah, 4429
I don't know
would
if
go a
that's a
little
bad
faster.
sign. I don't know if that's a bad sign to see is escape.
There you go. Uh-huh. You can go a little faster.
Are you ahead of me? Pardon?
Well, no, I'm your brakeman. I'm watching you.
Okay, well, that worries me. Do you want me to go a little fast? Did you say a little faster?
Yeah, a little faster. Yeah, a little faster. There you go. That's perfect.
Once I go green.
Where are you, Martin?
Just
And don't
past
tell me-
Hallelujah.
What's that?
Sitting in my train shed on the Gold Coast.
No, you bonehead. And you wonder why I take my gravel.
And I'm sitting in far north Queensland.
Yeah. You guys are hilarious.
No, I went past Hallelujah just before.
Okay.
I can slow down and you can find me.
I've gone really slow. Either that is huge breakup.
The poor, I'm in Dayton.
Roger, 4429.
Go ahead, 4429.
Yep, 429 is looking good.
Amtrak 161 dispatcher.
Yes, 161.
It seems that I've got a fair bit of screen break up here.
Where do you think you are at right now? What was the last sign you saw?
Well, no, I've come out of a tunnel somehow, and I'm running down beside an aisle, and I've got no idea where that is.
6504 past Brighton.
So what are you seeing right now? Do you see a sign for Jacksonville?
No, I see. Oh, there is a sign there, but remember, I'm blind. Jacksonville. That's me.
Yep, okay.
Jacksonville LT. There's a passenger car train going the other way, I think.
Yep.
Looks like I'm going up.
Whoops. 4429. You stopped for something. There we go. Now you're doing good. Little
Yeah,
dead
I didn't
spot
do
there.
anything.
Track.
It just seemed to
No, it was
slow down there, Mike.
That corner is funny. It's just funny.
It's a slight there's a slight hill going up the bridge entering Bayshore, so
that's
unless you
right,
have a
yeah.
unless you have a running start with one engine and a long train behind him, you're more apt to get stopped.
How many cars have I got there, Mr. Brakeman?
20 or so. Plus another camera car at the end, which is probably about another 3 cars worth of weight.
Got it.
Yeah, 25
cars plus the camera car.
What was that, Clark? How many cars have I got? Or had
Well,
I
I
got?
wanted to know how many cards I had on my train.
That I got, yeah.
Your brakeman should have told
It's
you
a
that
heavy-
before you left the
Yeah.
station.
Well, he's blind.
Now,
Yeah.
what are you guys using? ESP 32s or something?
No, it's ordinary Arduino, little Arduinos.
Well, what's the camera?
That's the SparkFun Arduino camera.
Oh,
These are Raspberry Pis that we're using.
Oh, Raspberry Pis, okay.
I
Pi
prefer
camera, I believe.
Martin knows all about them.
Raspberries.
Yeah, we use the Raspberry Pi 0W.
Okay.
Yeah, I do the Sprog DCC systems with Raspberries.
Same here. That's how I run my home layout. Although those Raspberry Pi 3s and 4s have a lot more horsepower than these Ws.
Yeah, I've got a 4 here now, but I can get some 3s really cheap, so everybody seems to want to buy those. Oh, I've just gone past Dayton.
I've just gone past Brighton.
You'd like to head out. Sure.
Yeah, all our club exhibition layouts, you got those Raspberries with the Sprog built into them.
Oh,
sounds good.
I'm coming into Bayshore. Bayshore next up. Bayshore.
You were here if needed. Which was perfect. You were here if needed, which was perfect.
Well,
There goes Escape.
Boy, I'm thinking I'm not going to fit through that little spot. But
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's passing me.
Not me, must be Martin.
No, not me.
Oh no, maybe it was a car in the side. I thought at first I was passing somebody, but maybe not.
I'm going over the bridge now.
Yeah, you two are meeting.
Did you blow your horn?
Yeah.
And did you blow your horn and ring your bell?
I'm always blowing my horn.
Yeah.
I don't have a horn. All I've got is a light.
Oh.
I'm just highballing it through Dayton.
Yeah, sorry, 6504. We got your engine actually has a horn and bell and all the bells and whistles, or bells and horns, but we didn't set yours up. We didn't give you permission to use them, so we took that away.
They know about me.
And you have another meeting.
That'd have to be Clark blowing his own horn again.
No, I'm way
161
over
and
in
4429 are meeting.
I'm in Kavanaugh.
Yep.
Okay, I can see where this could get addictive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right. No wonder.
Yeah, when we
Andy likes it.
when we get this running in Australia, you'll be able to join in there, but the trains run on the other side of the track.
Yeah, they're
Aren't they also upside
underneath
down?
the ties.
No, that's the toilets. That's the toilets. The water goes the opposite direction.
That's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
The beer goes down the same way.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, it's also in really big cans.
Oh, I'm back in
Or is
Dayton.
that just what gets sent here?
So Clark, you doing any make and takes in St. Louis?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
We were gonna do this. I think we're doing the same program that we were gonna do out in the West Coast. So
Oh, okay.
I forget what our clinics are now. It's been so long since we've done one.
116. You might slow up a little bit. You're chasing down 6504.
Oh, but I'm an Amtrak Express Pass.
Yeah, so you got to stop in a siding somewhere for 4 hours.
The track.
Yeah. 161. Go ahead, stop there. We'll get back to you in about 4 hours. So.
I'm stopped in
More
a
like
tunnel.
11 and a half hours.
You better guard my butt.
Ooh,
I'm not stopped at the signal.
I just went over a re-railer.
$161. You can creep forward a little bit.
And over another girder bridge.
That's where I started from.
Who was that?
Is this where I started from?
Nope. None of you are where you started at.
They got track maintenance away happening here. They're having to travel so slow. Limited speed restriction
Did the
at Bayshore.
Well, it's technically yard limits. So.
Okay, then I better use my horn.
and it's not working, so I can't just track it down easily.
Well, then I'll get picked up by this one.
I haven't got a bell.
Oh, there it is. It'll get picked up.
6504, you're about to pick up another camera car. Go ahead and just keep on going. We'll grab it off the tracks once you fish it out of our bypass for us.
Okay.
And I put it back on. Didn't keep up with me.
Hey, somebody tell that truck guy he's got to wait for the train to go by.
Watch out, he might move, Clark.
Yeah. Some guy in Australia is controlling his RDC.
That's James Henry. He's got all those pork pins. Say tired, aren't you?
How far, Mike, are you from the club?
I live about 40 miles away.
Oh, that's not that bad then.
No.
I've just
You're
picked up
retired,
a
aren't you,
passenger.
Clark?
Yep.
Have you ever thought of calling in on Wednesdays? Calling in on Lionel Strang's show on Wednesdays?
What's that? Sorry.
You know Lionel Strang?
No, I don't. Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Hey, great fun. Well worth going to.
Yeah. It's worth $1.25.
Mr. Strang and I have a little different views.
Everybody's
Well, unlike
got
you,
different views, Lionel.
And he
unlike
still
you,
owes me
Lionel-
$100, which he won't pay.
Oh.
He bet me.
Well,
He bet me I wouldn't live up here for 5 years, and I said, "Okay, you owe me $100." Well, I'm not fucking paying you.
Captain.
Well, unlike
Grumble.
you, Lionel's kind of a smartass.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, we're friends, but and when he is just one-on-one, he's a very good guy. When he gets into a group, he gets
Right.
a little
Yeah.
goofy.
I hear
How does he get away with that?
He just sent me an invite for the next op session, so
Never sent one to me.
I'm going to have to jump in there, I think. Well, that was cool.
Very cool. Andy talked me into this. I'll have to go back and thank him. And thank you guys.
This is neat. I'd try this again.
Yeah, this is fun. Actually, I reckon it'd be great fun if you drove like this and actually had to switch along the way.
Yeah, if you
We are working on some of that.
If you had a conductor, even if you only did, say you only did one move, that would be cool.
Yeah, you cut one car and drop it at some.
Yeah, so we do already do that a little bit in our regular op sessions. We do have a couple trains where it's like, okay, set this car here, or pick up this car, or it's a case of you might be running through, from one end of the layout to the other, and at our Nowers, our midpoint yard, you'll stop, set out 4 cars, pick up 2 more. The yard master will do that switching for you, and then you're back on your way. So we're already doing a little bit of that. We're actually, Andy Ambrose has sent us some DCC couplers, so we're tinkering with a couple of engines to see, can we do, even more larger scale switching where, we actually put you into a switching puzzle. We have one of our switching puzzles. You have an overhead camera view and a brakeman here to help locally that you're actually doing switching within a small area, setting out 2 cars, pick up 3 cars.
Can I suggest that you don't put the overhead camera on? Like, the thing that I reckon would make it good is if you've only got your forward view of the camera, that's essentially, in a real switching move, more than a couple of cars back, you're not going to see anyway, so you're totally reliant upon the conductor bringing you back and telling you how many cars away you are. And you just back up until he says, that's it. That'll do.
4429 to dispatch. I believe I am where I'm supposed to be. I could be wrong.
No, that looks good. Yep, that's a good. I think you can terminate. So all you gents, you can close the browser windows that you're controlling the trains with, and that'll release the engines back to us. So thank you all for taking the trip.
The convention is closed. I had that on another computer. That's gone. So trying to go back there is no good.
Well, you can always go over to the MRL Aussie room.
Which one's that one?
Wearby.com.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you sent me that link once before.
/MRL-Aussies.
I'll try it.
Put that in the chat.
I'll put it in the chat now.
So the switching is something that we've been thinking about as well as, the overhead, or not the overhead view, but something on the engine itself where you can only see a couple of cars back or forwards. But yeah, we'd have to do brakeman stuff with brakeman is the other idea that we've been playing with.
Yes, you can. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you everybody for joining us. That was great
fun.
That
was great.
Yeah,
that was terrific. Thanks, James. I really, and Jeff, and Mike. I guess Mike's gone, but that was fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
It must be getting late because James got about 4 windows open here.
I've got it open on multiple computers here to so I can walk around and monitor some other places and such. Because
that was really good.
A different part.
James, when do you have another one of these that people could participate in?
So we have an open house probably sometime in November that we'll be doing something similar to this.
Okay.
And then we also have our end of the month off sessions, where if you'd like to do a guest engineer on that,
Yeah.
But yeah, we
you
can probably
just
kill
email
layout
us
power.
at Silicon Valley or SVL at SiliconValleyLens.com or the email that I sent to you earlier, and we can get you in on that. It's usually the last Friday of the month.
Oh,
Cool.
that's very cool.
Yeah, I might have to jump in that. That'd be good.
Yeah, if you send us your information, or if you say you want to do it, we will send you some information on when it is and what time. I believe it ends up being kind of like midday for you.
Yeah, well, what confused me at first is that when all the paperwork came over.
Well, we'll say goodnight, and I will see you, Marty, on Aussie's MOR or whatever it is.
See you there.
Yeah, I'll try and find me way in there too, as well, Marty.
Yeah, so let us know when you've got that on, James, and I'll definitely jump in there.
Yeah, I believe the next one that we have is on the 30th of July, and then whatever the last Friday of August is as well.
Very cool.
Cool.
Okay,
Well,
see you guys.
Catch you.
All right. I'll talk to you later. And thank you, everybody on the YouTube stream who joined in, and thank you for bearing with us during our technical difficulties. Our open house throttle kind of went a little wacky on us, so it took us a little bit of time to recover.